Hey everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Whew, what a day. I'll get into that in a minute, but first, let me show you what I'm going to be doing. I got this little tree from Joann's, and they were having a 60% off on all their Christmas because it was a grand open, well, it was a reopening of the Joann's in my town. And so I got this tree, and this is with my son's fiance in mind. And it is a little flocked tree, and it's perfect because some of them are so cheesy looking, but this is, I mean, very nice. It was $5. I mean, very nice. I couldn't get over it. So she likes precious moments, okay? Well, what I did, I'm just fluffing this as I'm talking to you. What I did is I took a candy mold that I've had probably 20 something years, and I made, instead of chocolate, I made out of plaster of Paris little precious moment figurines. And all I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them, and then their little saying. I'm just going to paint them white. I got these picks, and I will take my wire cutters and I will just put them sporadically in here, and then I'm going to take some string and I'm going to glue it to the back of them for hangers, and I'm going to hang them on the tree and give it to her. This is why I love doing things homemade, because they have something that other, you just can't find in a store. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get done fluffing the tree. You don't need to watch me paint. I'm just going to paint it wicker white. And I don't know if I'm going to antique them or not. I'm not sure. Whatever the case. Get those done, and then I'll come back. We'll start cutting these with my wire cutters, and then we'll start placing everything together. Okay, I'm back. You are not going to believe this. Well, maybe you will. If you've been with me for any length of time, probably nothing surprises you. Do you hear that out there? Listen. Hold on. They're not done. They're never done. Yep, there it is. Usually when I film something up in my craft room, I do it usually pretty early in the morning. Once in a while at night, if, I haven't been able to get something done during the day. Okay. So I thought, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll wait until later on, mid-afternoon. They should be done. No joke. All morning, I heard nothing. And I thought, man, I should have went ahead and, taped early. And I thought, well, if they haven't been here by now, they're not going to start making noise at this point. It's 2 o'clock. Just as I sat down to start filming, here they go. So, once again, my obligatory apology. But excuse the noise. I could not write this. I just couldn't. I mean, this is nuts. Whatever. Okay, so everything's painted, and I'm not going to, let me bring it down a little bit here. I don't want to bring it down too far because, hold on. I want you to be able to see when I start doing the tree. I thought about antiquing it, and I think it would take away from it. So what I am going to do is just cut little pieces of this thread, and I'm going to put a little bit of this adhesive from Dollar Tree, but I'm going to also put a little bit of hot glue so I can get them up on the tree now, but the other glue will keep it, really adhered. Yeah, but can you believe that? Here I thought, you know, oh, I'm going to wait, and then they don't have to listen to that. No. Nope, that's not going to happen, kids. Let's see about the string, about how long I want them. That's why I'm doing this first. Yeah, you can see a little bit. How cute. Okay. I mean, you can't see it real good. Well, maybe you can if I get close up. You can see their little faces. And you can, in person, you can tell their precious moments. I was thinking if I antiqued it, you'd be able to see the crevices better, hence the eyes. But I just don't think with this tree and with this as picks, I just don't think it would look as good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything together, and then if I think, you know, maybe I do, then, okay, then I'll antique it. But right now, I just don't think so. So I'm going to put a little dab. Just to make sure that that string stays. And I'll let that dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get all of this put on, go off camera, and hopefully they'll go home. And then we can have peace and quiet and craft together. So I'll be back once I get the hangers on these. Okay guys, we're back. And I have all of my ornaments drying. I have the little strings glued. So I'm going to move that to the side, because what we're going to do now is we're going to take the tree and I'm going to start cutting these picks and fit them into the tree. So it will act like, well, I was going to say kind of like lights, but not really, because I'm just sticking, as you can see. I'm just putting them sporadically through the tree, but it's going to add a little bit of color and dimension to it with the precious moments, because I don't want a lot taking away from them. Since there wasn't a lot of them, I wanted something else to go into the tree. But I thought, since she has always liked precious moments, and I thought, oh, this would be perfect to make. And you can see this isn't taking long at all. But I thought, you know, if you wanted to decorate a tree, what you could do is, if you wanted something different, look at your candy molds. Obviously not ones that you want to make candy with, but like if you went to Michael's or Joann's, wherever they sell candy molds, Walmart, start looking at them differently than just for chocolate. If you're a crafter, look at it. If you use plaster of Paris or air dry clay, you've opened up a whole new dimension in what you can do with those molds. Wait till you see what we're going to do with a candy mold. It's probably going to be my last DIY that I do for 2018. I have 2 more after this that, I think it's 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. And, but the last one is really cool. And I'm doing it with a chocolate mold as my model. It's going to be really pretty. Okay, so there's one pick. I think I'll only probably end up using maybe 1.5. So what I'll do is I'll just get this part done and then we'll hang the ornaments. Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to bring the tree in just for a minute. Do you see how I took the picks and I took my wire cutter and I cut, because you can still get these at Joann's if you have a Joann's by you, and I cut it right at the very end here individually. And with this kind of tree, since it's so bushy, you can just stick them in. That's what it looks like right now. And then I'm going to put a bow on it. But now I want to see which side. I can already tell it's going to be this side. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe I should do a little bit, because it'll stick to the tree a little bit better. You know, I could just go out there and ring that blower around his neck. God, he's driving me nuts. Oh, I waited and I waited. It's nuts. You guys, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I thought, oh, I'm going to wait and they'll all be done if they're going to be doing anything. Unbelievable. You know, you just got to laugh. You got to laugh. Either laugh or you're going to cry. Heaven knows I've done enough of that lately. So I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, I'm almost done here. I'll finish all that up later, but I decided to take a little bit of hot glue and just do the tip just so it adheres a little bit in here. So when I'm carrying it over there, everything doesn't get all miscombobulated. All right, so that's that. Okay, so now, I hope you can see this. That's my front. I think what I'll do is I'll put the Precious Moment, the actual little signia of Precious Moments at the top. Okay, so there's that. Can you see that? Okay. Maybe if I leave it there. Okay, and then, let's see. These are pretty thick branches. Then I want this little baby boy, because it reminds me of my grandson, their son. I'm going to put him right in the front too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rest of these on and then I'll be back. Okay guys, it's the next morning because my lighting, I just wanted you to get the real full effect of this and it turned out absolutely adorable. I am so happy with it. I'll bring the camera down and I'll take pictures after. Anyway, okay, so what I did, you can see, I just painted all of the little ornaments of the Precious Moments just white, a wicker white. I was thinking about antiquing them so you could see, you know, like the grooves and a little bit more of their face. I didn't because to me it would have taken away how it looks on this tree, because this tree is very wintry and just winter wonderland type to me. And so adding these little pieces from the pick and putting it sporadically all through the tree added just that pop of color that I wanted. And then I took the ribbon, and I've had this for years. Look, the skew is so faded, I can't even tell you. Oh, Michael's, but it's old. And so I took this and I used this as kind of a garland, a ribbon garland, if you will, and put it on three sides of it. So just put that ribbon cascading down and kind of put it in through, you know what I mean, where it was indented into the branches. So that is my $5 Christmas tree that is decorated with a chocolate mold Now, this could be any mold. Again, you need to think outside the box, okay? You know how many chocolate molds are out there at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, maybe cake stores carry them, Walmart carries them. My point being, they have so many different kinds of molds. Say that, okay, for instance, I'm trying to think of something. Say that you have someone in the family that loves race cars. I don't know if they still have it, but I would bet your bottom dollar that if you went online, you'd find it. And yep, they're working again. They're working. It's early in the morning though, so God bless them. You know, that's just the way it is. But say that they like race cars, okay? You could take a candy mold of race cars, pour the plaster of Paris in there, let it dry, and then, I mean, if you wanted to paint them, hey, you know what, go for it. You could do that on a tree. You could do whatever you want, whatever that person might like. Get the little tree, and I'm telling you, from what I have seen, as far as the small trees, I like Joann's the best. And like I said, this was $5. I have looked at other ones, and the other ones that are $5 do not look like this one at all. So I was very impressed with that. So that just gives you an idea. It's a quick, if you want to give it to someone, get your plaster of Paris, and I got mine at Walmart for $3.97. Trust me, it's cheapest there, because if you go like to Home Depot or Lowe's, you're going to pay probably double. Actually, you will pay double, because I think I paid $8 at Lowe's, and I paid $3.97 at Walmart. Ribbon, you can use any kind of ribbon you want. You don't need to use ribbon. If you just want to put ornaments, just put ornaments. But I'll tell you, especially now, a lot of things are on sale, and as soon as Christmas is over, pack up and get, after Christmas is over, take advantage of those sales on the picks, thinking for the next year. A lot you can do with these candy molds. Now, let me say, when you use that candy mold, and I know you already know this, but I'm just going to say it as a disclaimer out there, don't use it then for chocolate. Just, if you have to, if you have two of them that are the same, that you still want to make chocolate candies out of, put an X, a black X on top with a waterproof Sharpie to let you know that that black X'd mold is for your plaster of Paris, so you don't get them mixed up. Guys, I hope you like this. I hope that you will think of maybe something that someone might like. I hope that you'll think of maybe different things you could do with plaster of Paris and chocolate molds. Also, some of my molds I get from the confectionery house, that's online. They have a lot more to choose from. But I wanted to come back, let you see what I did, and let you see how it turned out. Like I said, what I'll do is I'll take still pictures. Instead of just getting down with the camera, I'll just take still pictures at the end. So stay tuned for that. Until our next DIY, and there will be a next one. I still have a couple. And then if I do anything else after those DIYs, it will be more like candy making, caramel corn making, something of that nature. But as far as our DIYs for decor, oh, and I'm going to put this little bow. I'm going to do that while I'm talking to you. I'm just going to glue it on. I got to get it right in the front here. And it has a pretty little, I'll show you in a minute. It has a pretty little weighted burlap I'm talking and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I've got to come over here a little bit more. There. Can't see it you can't see it that much, but I know it's there. So see? Okay, guys, till we get together again, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever, ever forget that. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.